I want to talk about Cell, and I think I'm gonna make a movie about the Cell with Jennifer Lopez later. But anyway, this movie was incredible, and it's not incredible because it's good. The book was better because the book, whatever, the book was better. But bottom line, these people, they call them phoners, so they're basically zombies. They get hit with a pulse, and now they're connected to this hive mind, right? Why is this interesting, bro? It's because you can see the hive mind with trends. You can see it with, once again, hip hop artists being planted into the industry, changing the outlook on clothing, on liquor, on how people move, on feminine energy, on masculine energy. You can see how people are influenced through the phone. It's really interesting. And something else that I saw, Kanye West at the Donda event, bro. Dude had people walking around in a circle similar to the end of the movie Cell. This is the end. In the end, John Cusack's character, he basically gets hit with the pulse. In the book, it's left to interpretation, but he dials the number, he dials the signal, and they're waiting for a pulse that could basically reprogram them into being autonomous beings. That's the book. But the movie, in the end, you could speculate that a couple of things. One, he was always in a dream. I don't believe that was the case because of a couple of things that happened in the movie leading up to this point. But two, in the end, it seems as though, he wasn't able to become that individual. He wanted to really stick out in this movie and save the world, right? What's more what's more specific and special than that, right? But in the end, he just becomes a unknowable loner, unknowable phoner. And it's a really interesting take on zombies. But when you think about the zombie-like mentality of society, bro, how people follow narratives, they just follow narratives around the tower, bro. The biggest weapon is the cell phone. It absolutely is. It sets the tone. It creates the pulse. Some people, in accordance to the movie, right, people was asking why did the phoners, or why did these entities or whatever wait for people to wake up? It's because you needed to be conscious and aware of what's happening. They could get you in your sleep, but see, the dramatics, the shock value, that look in your eyes, it hypercharges the nervous system, which allows the pulse to electromagnetically. They didn't go into this in the book or the movie. This is my theory. It allows the pulse to have a stronger connectivity to your nervous system, to your mind, bro, controlling you. So that's why I believe that they waited for you to wake up before they hit you with the pulse. Of course, they could have got you in your sleep. It wouldn't have been as powerful. And, you can see how infrasound, infra images, 808 sounds, all of these things impact people on a subconscious level. You can see how it molds behavior. And I think that this movie was trash, but also great at the same time for the symbolic truth that accompanied the narrative. You know what I'm saying? There's a very deep symbolic truth with this movie. I'm not saying go watch it because it's a slow burn for some people. You won't like the end. I can foresee a lot of y'all complaining. But if you're looking at the symbolism of the movie and how it actually applies and how people just follow trends, follow artists, they fight each other, they fight themselves, you can see how NPC energy is real in real life. You can definitely see it. So is this movie worth a watch? If you got an hour and a half and you're looking at it from an artistic standpoint, a content creator's mind, yeah, it's worth the watch. If you're trying to get some entertainment, don't watch the movie. As a matter of fact, if you're trying to get some entertainment, read the book. Okay? And sidebar, Stephen King pisses me off because I've read a lot of his books. I swear to God, bro, it's almost like he spends the first 2/3 of books going ape, going hard, bro. And then toward the end, he always tries to it's almost like he's just trying to end the story, bro. Like, I'm so unhappy with a lot of how his stories end, bro. It's like he put all his energy in the beginning, bro. That's my only complaint with Stephen King. But outside of that, he's one of the most incredible writers I've ever come across in my entire life. Like, he's so creepy. He's got a beautiful mind. And you know what? No matter how much his endings suck or don't make sense to me sometimes, that's never going to stop you people from adapting his writings into movies. I already know we got more coming. So, man, y'all need to work on the endings. But yeah, Cell, bro, perfectly applicable in real time.